Every component of the burial had a role to play. Nothing was left to chance in the preparation for eternity. From the mummified corpse to the intricately nested coffins, the protective stone sarcophagus, and the sacred canopic jars, all these elements worked together to ensure the deceased's safe passage into the afterlife. But protection did not end with the burial itself. These remains were housed in pyramids, tombs, and underground chambers, depending on the status and period of the deceased. Pharaohs and high-ranking officials were laid to rest in grand tombs within the Valley of the Kings, or within pyramids, while nobles and officials were buried in rock-cut tombs, adorned with elaborate carvings and religious inscriptions. These final resting places were heavily guarded, sealed with massive stone blocks, concealed entrances, and protective curses meant to deter intruders. Priests performed rituals to maintain the tomb's sacredness, while statues, amulets, and divine texts ensured ongoing protection. The Egyptians believed that as long as the tomb remained intact, the deceased's journey through eternity would continue undisturbed. The afterlife was the ultimate goal of every Egyptian burial, a realm known as Aru, or the field of reeds, where the soul would live in peace, surrounded by lush fields, flowing rivers, and an abundance of food. But entry into this paradise was not guaranteed. The deceased had to pass through the Hall of Judgment, where their heart was weighed against the feather of Ma'at, the symbol of truth and justice. If the heart was lighter than the feather, the soul was granted eternal life in Aru. If it was heavier, corrupted by wrongdoing, it was devoured by Ammit, the soul-eating beast, and the person would cease to exist. To aid the deceased in this journey, tombs were filled with offerings, spells, and even Shabti figurines, small servant statues that would perform labor on their behalf in the afterlife. They were a symbolic workforce, ready to answer whenever the dead were summoned to work for Osiris in the field of reeds. Every element of the burial was designed to prepare the deceased for this final test, ensuring their transition from the mortal world to eternal existence among the gods in the paradise of Aru.